Oh, yes.
Got the photo, still got the shot. Camera's good, I'm good.
Yeah, this is I think it's a White Sox.
Very quick video.
Who got to throw out the first pitch, and the gift that she gave to you is you're going to be now seen on national TV forever.
Was she aiming for him? Is that what was happening? I don't know.
She just did not let go on time.
Look,
that was a late reaction. It was like, I got it. Where's my hand doing?
This is why I don't play sports. I've tried to throw frisbees and shit. They go right in the ocean. They go right over the fucking cliffside. They go right on the rooftop, wherever they don't need to be.
You need to practice
If I ever had the honor of somebody being like, we would love for you to pitch the first ball at this stadium, I'd be like, nah, not doing.
Nah.
I'm gonna be on the internet forever.
It's like, if you do it well, who gives a shit? If you do it poorly,
Yeah, right.
you're fucking fucked.
I'm gonna fucking throw that shit. It's gonna peg a child directly into the face.
If you've ever seen like The Simpsons, where like Mr. Burns throws the pitch and it doesn't even get to fucking anywhere, like halfway down the court, like down the diamond.
Because like that it's a long way.
It's a long way.
Now I'm thinking now that they said that, before I introduce the show, now that they said that, my thought in theory is you do it bad on purpose because that comes with the clout.
Yep.
Because Nikon said, right, you fucking right over the plate, right? 2 minutes of glory. You being a child 4 rows away? Fucking mathematicians are out there trying to calculate how the fuck that happened.
I've got this. What you do is you pair that idea, Cass, straight up and down. $1 million idea. Yeah. Pair that idea, and you just wear your Squarespace branded fucking T-shirt that your fucking ad with your ad name on it, right? Like
that's what I tear off my shirt that says subscribe to DKG.
Yeah. Woo, woo. Speaking of DKG, what the hell are we doing here, Kaz?
Welcome to the DKG podcast, dkgWELP, the Drunk Kids Gaming Podcast. I am King Kaz, that's Curly. We are joined by the boys this evening. You haven't seen them in a while, and they're here to fucking tear it up, get ready for a fucking barn burner. We got Panda, and we got Nikon. We ripped him away from Auto Chest.
Remember Nikon? Remember Nikon, guys? That's the episode title. Remember Nikon?
Yeah.
Remember me?
Remember?
I love that.
Pulled them out of them auto chess mines.
We could have spread our guests out so that we could have had 2 episodes that with different boys, but we decided to just cram them all into one big boy episode.
Yeah, man. Sometimes fucking life hits you in the face.
This is that mental health episode.
Fall to the ground, and then it hits you again, and then you just like, where are my boys?
The thing is, what I'm just now realizing, and I don't know how it happened, but how are you 3 chuckle fucks my comfort friends? Like, how did this happen? Like, how am I okay?
That's probably a lot of years of Minecraft and then a lot of days of drinking.
Yeah, it is literally the copious amounts of alcohol we have consumed together.
You ever want to you ever wish there was like real world PS4 fucking achievement stats and you could just look at like liters of alcohol consumed. You just see that number plastered at your face.
Like it's like in Counter-Strike when you're like, oh, you've spent $5 million in all the games you've played. It's like, hey, you've had 80,000 shots in all the time you guys have had together.
I had a coworker. The day he quit World of Warcraft was when he learned that you could do /time, and it would just tell you a cumulative of in-game fucking login time that you've been playing that game /played. Yeah, and he said it clicked over a year of in-game fucking time, and he was just like, nope. I've got to stop.
That's also probably on that one character.
Exactly, it is.
Or was it account-wide?
Yeah, it's that one character. It's horrible. Oh, lordy. Don't want to do that shit.
Fucking good shit. All right, so what's new? What's up? What's happening?
Only news I really got outside of just we've been having a blast over the stream playing that fucking Plague game. Is that next week?
Yeah, how's fucking Rat King or Plus going?
It's great. We gonna finish it Monday. I was hoping to finish it on. look. There was a moment on Thursday. First of all, Thursday is when my fucking hard drive exploded on my computer, and took the whole array with it. It was in my server, and
so we lost a lot.
Well, I didn't lose as much as I thought because I did my own due diligence that I didn't know, but I did lose certain things, and it sucks. Basically, I had the server over there, which everything records to. So anytime we do anything that I think is funny, I hit record, and I just store it over there because I got a bunch of hard drives stuck together. And what's funny is it honestly it was unrelated, but one of my other the hard drive I have attached to my Switch, the Switch likes to constantly sometimes power it up, so it makes like a weird psoo sound. And I'm like, oh shit, one of my hard drives is dying. And I started looking through everything, and nothing was dying. I checked all my hard drives out, and I was like, oh, it's the Switch hard drive that I have attached to it. I learned that, but then literally 2 days later, I go to start the stream on Thursday, and I'm like, oh, that's good. My server's not coming up. All right, let me go grab a monitor, and I grabbed a monitor and put it up to the fucking server. Booted it up, and it's stuck at BIOS saying smart failure on hard drive like 6. And I'm like, oh, good. Well, I'll figure this out later. I ripped it out, streamed.
Not running raid.
I did run a raid with no resiliency whatsoever.
Oh, God.
Smart.
I did out of all the options of raid, I did the one bad one. Then it says, not recommended, don't do it unless you don't care about your stuff. Yeah. You just let all that sink in. But anyways, all that was on there was my music, my TVs, my movies, shit that I really don't need. Like I don't need 80 gigs of music, but that's gone now. So
and one of your crypto wallets.
We don't talk about that. That was a personal conversation I don't want to have to talk about right now.
No, I lost hard drives I think a couple months ago, and so I finally got one so far to replace it, and now I got to get another 4 terabyte external, I guess, to replace the 4 terabyte external that fucking fried as well.
I just have red.
And are we brothers?
Did we all buy new hard drives?
Are we got a 2 terabyte right here?
These have been salvaged.
Western Digital Black.
I didn't buy
I got the
Seagate.
Seagate.
These ones are dead.
Seagate.
I got 2 dead ones here.
Barracudas. Good bit. I love that.
Did not plan that one at all. We didn't actually talk about that at all. But the thing I did want to talk about plan-wise, outside of that, we are going to finish the game. Because it got to a point at the end of Thursday where I was like, I was going to go long. I was like, I'm just going to finish this game tonight. I told myself I would. If I have to do it, I'm going to finish it next week, and I don't want to do that. And I was like, I reached out because we got to the end of a chapter, and it was like next chapter, and I was like, be real with me, don't spoil it. Someone look it up. How much longer's left? And Chimera just said, it's a good time to stop. And I was like, oh, damn. So, yeah, we're going to either do that Monday or Tuesday, depending on if we decide to have a terrorist town move on Monday, which feels good. The other thing was that next week, we're here. It's fucking E3 already. How is it E3 2019? Like, that's next week. That's like the weekend, Monday.
You know what happens for E3? AMD Ryzen benchmarks.
Dude, I'm going 7-7, my friend. I'm going Ryzen to the top. Fucking. I'm getting that 3900X X570 motherboard.
Ooh, it is a good day.
12 core, 24 threads, all of the floating point cache right in your dick.
Hope says, can't wait for the good Anthem news, right?
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Didn't that studio close? Is that what happened?
Oh man. No, I'm excited to see like updates on shit that we were supposed to be hearing about, like Cyberpunk or
Last of
me
Us
and
2.
Panda have been not Cyberpunk,
Final
Cyber
Fantasy
City
7 remake.
Fuck off. Me and Panda have been talking about the previews they've been showing for the new Call of Duty.
Okay, not even the previews, but like
Call of Duty?
I've been watching a lot of YouTube videos about it, and
Are you guys
I'm
Call of
very-
Duty boys? I didn't know this.
No.
I used to
Not
be-
specifically,
eat
but yeah, I
babies.
used
So
it.
Duty
Modern
bad boy.
Warfare 2
I
I played. and that was the
Okay,
last
cool.
time.
I kept going, and I fucking dredged through the swamps for a while. I think after Infinite Warfare or fucking
Blops?
jetpacks, exo
Yeah,
boosts.
yeah. The one with
Cube
Kevin
space
Spacey in
shit.
it is the last one I played.
Also, that's gonna be a gift.
Is that the Invisible Man? Or no, that was Kevin Costner. No, who was that? I don't even know.
No, Kevin Spacey was in one of them. But so they're
I know what he's
bringing
talking
back-
about.
they're bringing back Modern Warfare. Like
Kevin
and
Bacon.
it's
Kevin
making-
Bacon. That's who it was. They're bringing back Modern Warfare. Go on. Sorry.
Yeah, they're bringing back Modern Warfare, and they actually flew out a few YouTubers to watch the first few chapters. And the
Which
way
is
it
the
was
new
best
thing.
described was this Modern Warfare is going to be really rough. Really rough to like play and really rough to watch.
We talking like
Because-
weighty stuff to deal with, or
Yeah,
is it?
We're talking about
Hardcore terrorism.
We talking like
Yeah.
White Phosphor Spec Ops: The Line kind of heavy shit?
Ooh,
Beyond.
I've never played Spec Ops: The Line, but I will say that Modern Warfare is the legitimate Modern Warfare that we have today, where there are terrorist
This is
attacks.
drones,
Like, one
then?
of no. One of the missions you play is you are a cop getting a tip off of a terrorist attack, and they actually detonate it in a very highly populated area. And they've also changed death mechanics so that, like, Call of Duty used to have a very sanitized death where you would kill them and they would just fall to the ground and die. Now they have life after that, and they like crawl to guns. They will call out for other people, and you will hear them choke on their own blood. So this is going to be, and they were talking about how this may be the first Call of Duty to either get an adults-only rating, and it's definitely going to be banned in other countries.
So this is the opposite of the PUBG where they wave goodbye when they get shot at the end
Oh yeah.
and float away on a unicorn balloon. Like,
Yeah, no, there's going to be fucking killing innocent people, dying children, and
Yeah, I don't
like
know
mass
if-
terror.
I don't know if I need
Yeah,
this.
no.
Yeah, like we
Yeah.
talked about. We were talking to me and Panda. We were talking about they have a whole like breach and clear mission where like you have to make the split second decision of is somebody
Right.
a threat or
Because-
is somebody a civilian.
Yeah,
like
in one of those
in
missions,
the split
one's
second.
dressed the same, and this person goes to run to either grab their baby or get a weapon, and you don't know that. So
What
you
if
have
they
to make
stuffed
the
a
decision.
weapon in the baby?
Obviously.
Well, look,
that's a
in
threat.
some of those incidents, you are going to kill innocent people, and you have to deal with that decision throughout the game.
So I don't need Call of Duty Black Mirror Edition. I don't really need this.
I feel like it's a very good thing. I feel like it's going to be good for people.
I mean, yeah, you're right. I think it actually might be on a real talk level, probably good for the gamers to see some real shit and maybe be a little into seeing what it actually is like and shining
Yeah,
a light
no,
on that.
I was telling Panda, like, I remember, I don't know, because there wasn't a lot of instances in this in the first Red Dead, but there were instances sometimes. If you shot a man in the right spot, he died for a while. like for a good long while. There's some moments you could shoot a man and you just like listen to his last moments and you're like,
I don't like,
Yeah.
I don't like the death, hearing the thralls of death happen. Like, I don't really need.
Well, and it's kind of interesting because in one of the missions you play as like a 9-year-old girl in like, I would just gonna call it generic Middle East, where their house gets bombed and Russian soldiers are just killing like without even thinking about it. So you have to play as this little girl and you hide and you pick up weapons to try to survive this. And it kind of, at least to me, makes you sympathize somewhat with why people become extremists.
Mhm.
And like you get that other side of it.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's going to be a really heavy game, and I feel like the story is going to be really powerful.
I'm hoping for that because I honestly, like, as much as I do love a good, I honestly played to the extreme Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2 when I had a roommate that was on, I had it on Xbox as well in his room, and we used that was just our thing. That's how we bonded
was
and
it
shit. It was Velasco.
yeah.
Of course it was.
Oh,
But that being said, a good like single player thing I think would do good for the franchise. at least a mission and whatnot. And I'm just coming right off of A Plague's Tale, not to extremely get too real talk, but like the first like 3 hours of that game, I'm just sitting there screaming like these kids are going through so much trauma right now, and they haven't had a moment to breathe. And it's just I'm not okay as a viewer, and these fucking kids are somehow still running away from things. Like, I'd have just been like, all right, you got me, I'm dead, kill me please, because I can't handle this shit. You know, like.
But like, since you played the Modern Warfares, do you remember No Russian?
No.
Yeah.
No Russian
you
was
do.
a mission where
The
you
airport
had,
mission.
That one, I remember that. Yeah.
Yeah, you were an undercover. So apparently, this new game makes that looks like a Pixar film.
Oh, okay. So they're going. Who brought that up? Which ad article trying to sell ad space brought that up? Because you know how much controversy that fucking airplane level fucking gave to the world.
I know, and that's why I feel like if they do release the game in its current state, they may have like content filters and a way of skipping missions in the way that No Russian did.
Are you? Do we ever? Was it ever discussed? Like, is that just a thing that like undercover operatives do all the time? Like, you just shoot down a million people in an airport being the good guy to get close to the evil guy
in the military, and he's like, it seems very far fetched that a PFC would shoot innocent civilians.
Yeah, I think at that point you just kind of you'd recuse yourself and you'd go out or leave or die. You know, versus
your job generally that deep undercover is to find information up to those points, not after those points. They don't usually want you to stay in after those points. The thing is to get the PR, the best PR you can. So it would be to stop that from happening, because that would be the best PR you can get if you have a man that deep on the inside.
I have no knowledge of how our military works.
Yeah. It's different in different places, but there are some shady things. If you go really deep and read a lot of shit, but generally something that big you wouldn't let go if you have a man who can give you contact. News.
Shall we? Transitions are done. I guess
we pulled the tragedy lever early.
I was gonna transition to the news, but Kat just yells out news like it's a fucking transition grenade onto the fucking floor.
News.
Let's do it, boys.
News out. Let's fill that knowledge hole with Kaz and Carly's news bag.
Oh, man.
I don't know, Kaz. You told everyone to bring up news stories, so I guess we all have news stories.
We can pick up and choose as we see fit. I'm gonna start. So what is more scary than a man breaking into your home? How about an 11-foot long gator?
I'm sorry.
Sorry, what?
You mean my pet?
People in Clearwater. I'm thinking Florida. Yeah, Clearwater, Florida. Woke up in the middle of the night to a gator thrashing around in their kitchen.
This is a video game picture. This isn't real. Fucking schnappies over here coming in people's houses and shit.
I believe it.
The fuck is this?
No, like you think of the paint that mind's picture of you wake up, you're like, what the fuck? Somebody broke into my goddamn house? Are you serious?
Grab
and
your
fucking
baseball bat.
you grab your bat, you go down there. I immediately go back upstairs and go to bed and be like, no, don't worry about it. We can never go downstairs again. Just so you know that we can never go downstairs.
Lock your door and hope he's out by morning.
Yeah, there's two things there. I would assume, just in my sleepy state, gator can't climb the stairs. Two,
he can climb the stairs.
Two, if he can climb the stairs, he's gonna have trouble with knobs. Like he's got those little gator hands. I hope he can't open the door.
As a Floridian, I would fucking call out to my wife, be like, honey, get that shotgun. We gonna get this son of a bitch.
We eating gator meat.
Bags and taters.
Having gator fucking stew tonight.
Get the gator bait and the shotgun, baby. We gotta get another gator out the kitchen.
There have been few occurrences where
God damn it, this is the 15th time this week.
We lost another cat.
Oh,
I remember the one time a bat got into my house, and like literally, I saw that motherfucker fly around, and I was like, "Is that a?" Oh yeah, it is. literally left my basement, closed the door, and was just like, "Yep, there's a bat in the house." Just so everyone knows, there's a bat in the house. Not dealing with it.
Yeah, somebody else is gonna deal with that problem. Fuck that. I do not like. If there's enough bugs, I just leave. I'm like, I guess that's just the week I don't live at home. Like, I'm gonna let someone else figure it out. And
Speaking of bugs, I'm very afraid because if you look, I don't know if I can catch this. There is a hole in my roof. That bed used to be.
Why do you live in a drug den? Like,
because the rent's cheap.
Jesus Christ! This freaking like, oh, let's do a Cribs episode where Panda walks around and shows all the holes in his walls.
At least we fucking painted that
Yeah.
bed finally.
I was about to mention it that I didn't want to kill the bit about it. You fucking painted the vent. That was an age-old best friend, and the guest is back. Lord. Yeah, no, I do not do. I'm trying to think, like, really, if they had a pet, I'd Gatorade it. They had a fucking cockatiel, Gatorade it. They had a baby.
You got a too brave of a dog. That shit is gone, bro.
Yeah. I remember being like 5 years old, and I'd wander out in the morning to get like a drink of water from the kitchen. I'd have been a dead gator food at that point.
Because you know, hiking bro would have sent fucking Ranger down there to get him. Fucking Ranger, go! Oh no, Ranger!
Ranger!
Ranger and the fucking German Shepherd. I had a German Shepherd that jumped through a window because he saw my friend like play punching me, and like it cut his chest.
Yeah.
So the dog was bleeding everywhere, and was still fucking going after that man. And I'm like, whoa, calm down.
Holy shit! I was gonna say, calling back to earlier in the pre-show, Panda's go-to dog names are Ian or Jazz.
If you have a corgi, one of the names has to be Ian.
No.
And then I just thought Jazz for the other one.
Explain yourself.
Okay, have you ever seen Cowboy Bebop?
It's not Ian.
It's
thought it was.
Ein.
It's Ein.
Oh,
God damn it!
The one time Billy knows some shit. Oh no!
Oh no!
You lit.
Watching Panda's eyeballs light up when he realized he made a mistake.
I'm still calling him Ian.
Fucking Christ.
At that moment,
I'll ride this bit till I die.
up.
Oh, Christ. As in Einstein. Yeah. Not Ian Stein.
You know what's the worst part? I've only seen one episode.
Panda's got his say it ain't so moment, according to Curtis.
We need to fucking make Panda watch fucking Cowboy Bebop.
Young and
You watched enough anime with us. How have you not watched Cowboy Bebop?
Because I'm too busy crying over other anime.
Oh, and scene. I have a news story.
Let's do it, brother.
You ever order shit from Alibaba or pretty much any Chinese shop?
You know I have.
We all
Don't bring
have.
this
I think
up.
we all have.
There was so one of the first like times of our becoming friends would be like me, you, and iPod fucking scouring fucking Alibaba for
looking
fucking
at
a
Alibaba
$2 fucking hard drive or some shit.
Rakuten, fucking Wish. Like we've been in all of them.
Isn't that where we got those light up fucking like DualShock controllers that weren't DualShock controllers?
Yes. Like the
I think I still have mine somewhere. Hold on.
I have a branded quote unquote Mad Catz Afterglow that when you plug it into a computer and it identifies it, it is not a Mad Catz fucking controller. Whatever chip that's inside that fucking thing is just like it doesn't. It's all the characters that don't make sense when you try to look at the driver. And it's like, all right, well, good. Windows doesn't have these fonts installed.
There are some deals. You just gotta look and
the dual short.
And then you gotta pray. And then I remember I think we bought iPod like a couple of flash drives because he needed them for something, and we were like, just understand, they're not gonna get there till the day before you need them because they're on a boat. Like, they're not on a plane. They on a boat.
So
single man rowing across the ocean, bringing your shit.
when
right
you look at the ship date, or you look at the like, when's it going to arrive, estimated ship time, and you're like, oh, that seems like it's close, but you realize it's wrapped around the calendar year and it's on the other side of June, and you're like, oh fuck, that date already passed. It's gonna be next year when it gets here. Me and my ex honestly used to order from Wish so much shit on a daily basis. Like every now and then we'd just be like, oh, let's buy something weird, like $5 for whatever, and we would just let ourselves forget about it. And then months later, we just get like a package, and it's like, I wonder what this is. And you're like,
Christmas.
cool, it's like springy frogs and a yo-yo and a fucking, it's like, yay.
Legitimate, real random shit.
Hey, what's up, Alex?
There used to be a guy that like made a bot to buy something on eBay every day that met like certain requirements for free shipping, and he just got random shit in the mail all the time.
I guarantee every day is gonna be better. If fuck all these like Stitch Fix and like BarkBox and all this other crap out there, just give me a rando prize every like 2 or 3 days to uplift my day. It could be complete garbage and cost $5, please, and I'd be down. I'd do it. I'd subscribe.
Yeah.
Anyways, a mom from Benton, Illinois, decided she was going to do some thrift shopping on Alibaba. Her name's Kelsey, 23 years old, and she told BuzzFeed she's a little confused, but also hilarity ensued when she bought this $5 shirt from it was AliExpress. My bad. So this is what she bought. She bought this is the very search engine optimized title. Kids Two Frog Riding Design Baby Boys / Girl T-shirt. Kids Funny Short Sleeve Tops Children Cute T-shirt. Looks like this.
Yo, you got to get that SEO in there.
I'm sure some kind of fairy tale.
I know of those frogs because I see them on a lot of books at work.
Yeah.
Yeah, right. I feel like I've read this fable. Right? Like I'm sure it's an Aesop's fable of some kind, or maybe some kind of Disney. But it's definitely some Kids Two Frog Riding Design Baby Boys Girl T-shirt, Kids Funny Short Sleeve Tops Children Cute shirt.
Certainly funny.
So when it arrived, it turns out they had taken some liberty with adding some extra shit to the shirt for her 3-year-old, and this is what she ordered and got.
Fuck the police coming straight out of underground.
And now her kid is pretty much the coolest fucking kid in the entire fucking world.
My God.
Oh, Lordy.
Young brother got it bad because I'm brown.
Yeah, that's the picture I saw.
Oh, Lord. I mean, it's not bad. I wouldn't return it. Fucking hell, dude.
I mean, she obviously ain't, because that child has worn it at least twice. At least twice. Those are 2 separate occasions that child has had it on. And if I know from trying to return something to any retail point, once you wear it twice, it's yours.
For the audio listeners, please. Sorry, the shirt had the added message of "fuck the police."
Yeah, which is why I started
frog.
singing fucking NWA lyrics.
Listen, audio listeners on all of the pod feeds, I love you so much for not only downloading the episode and helping the stats roll and everything. We do neglect the fuck out of you. I'm so sorry. We forget sometimes.
Whoa.
I'm
I
being
gave
real.
them a good description. I gave them a great
honest.
description.
There are people that do not understand bits for like episodes.
Oh, it's good times though.
All right, Panda has a story.
I have a story that is, I would say, humorous, but a tragedy at the same time.
Oh.
So the headline reads, U.S. Energy Department rebrands gas exports as molecules of freedom. And I'm going to read off 2 quotes for you and let you just enjoy our current government.
Okay.
Freedom fuel? We doing freedom fuel?
Increasing
freedom
export capacity from the Freeport LNG project is critical to spreading freedom gas throughout the world by giving America's allies a diverse and affordable source of clean energy. This came from U.S. Undersecretary of Energy, Mark whatever, because I'm not going to pronounce his name.
Is this like Chevron with Techron? Is it?
And then another quote from the Assistant Secretary for Fossil Energy said, I'm pleased that the Department of Energy is doing what it
Hello.
can to promote
I'm
an
Mr. Scott
efficient
Fletcher,
regulatory
and I'm a
system
big
that
fucking
allows
deal.
for molecules of U.S. freedom to be exported to the world.
Do they add anything to the gas? Is it any different than
No.
any other gas?
No.
And why do we have
No.
a chief of fossil
It is
fuels
just
as a job?
the same natural gas, and this came from BBC.com.
Where's the CEO of the Office of like fucking extinct frogs? We have fucking the chief executive.
This is
of
something that
fossil-
you find on like The Onion, unfortunately.
and this is another people laugh at me all the time when I scream about taxes going to stupid dumb shit.
Yeah.
Someone had to write that paper up, someone had to submit it, and someone had to do the name change and then write the articles. There's a lot of money that was made. Motherfucking thanks, Panda. You're bringing it down to the comedy level.
This fucking look. This is one of the things that I have talked about. This presidency has been lucrative for a lot of people. All right, maybe not the country overall, but if you either wrote a book about Trump or figured out how to get in office with Trump, you made some money.
Or or just sell news stories on it. I mean, it's been a profitable year for fucking outrage journalism. I can tell you that.
Yeah.
Like, Lord Jesus. I have a news story that's nowhere even near fucking as real.
It's just not real at all.
Basically, I don't know. Like, I don't even know how to sell this. This man just had a bad fucking day, and it just kept getting worse. You ever just have a bad day? This man had a bad day. I'm gonna go through this a little bit. This man, it started off in Washington. 27-year-old man Cameron, doing what you're not supposed to do. Any gun owners in the room? The whole keeping your pistol in your front pocket kind of option is probably
What pocket? You mean like holstered in your front? Yeah.
yeah. Like you see in the movies, you know. He claims allegedly, accidentally, it discharged,
Allegedly.
which the cops kind of are like, listen, you could have a fucking gun, you could throw it, and it's not gonna fucking discharge. Like unless it's cocked and you fucking have your finger on the trigger like an idiot when you're putting it in your shit, it's not gonna go off. But anyways, allegedly, accidentally discharged, and the bullet pierced Wilson's testicles, and then went into his thigh, which sucked. That's a bad day right there, right? I think we can all agree.
I mean, I've had a much better day now that I've heard that.
So that's a pretty fucking bad day. So he decided, shit, bro, I think I need to go to the hospital. I pierced my testicle. So he goes to the hospital. He goes to the hospital, and the doctor's operating on the gunshot wound. I'm gonna give you guys one quick beat on what happens next. If you want to, like,
Gun
did they
goes
find a
off
tumor?
again.
we got Nikon says goes off
tumor?
again. There's a tumor. Kaz says, Panda, you got a guess?
Tumor. It's a tumor.
I just want this guy to like just fucking nut all over himself.
So as the doctor's operating on the gunshot wound, a balloon of marijuana popped out of Wilson's anus. Court records show, according to the report.
No.
At this point, the day's not over. Still having
I
a
think
bad
that still counts as a tumor.
That's a tumor. I grew weed in my belly. In a balloon.
That's my lie. Oh shit, that tumor.
So at this point, the doctor's like, "Well, I found your butt pot. I'm sorry, I got to call the cops. Also, gunshot wound, got to call the cops anyways." Police arrive at the hospital, and they're like, "I gotta search your car, bro." They search his car, and they find a bag of meth.
No.
Because that's what you want to leave in your car. When
Let the good times roll.
This man was having apparently a party before he decided to shoot himself in the fucking testicles.
I mean,
This man like had the John Cena in that movie, like little container where he's like, I've got MDMA, I've got ecstasy, I've got weed, I got Dilaudid.
And so at that point, the day's not over. According to this article, the man's troubles did not end there, though.
No.
As Wilson, who is a convicted felon, was being processed into the county jail, He was strip searched. You guys want to take a guess?
Did a balloon of coke come out of his ass?
Another balloon of marijuana came out of his anus.
I was hoping he was mixing it up.
No, he just had two. Like, you have to imagine being him and being like, he's clenching, going, "Oh, they only found one. They only found one."
And fucking Alex Trebek came out of nowhere. It's like, "Oh, you found the second daily double."
Yeah.
That's when you, for the cops though, it's like when you go to a fucking slot machine and it pays out, and you decide to go one more, and it fucking pays out again, and you're like, "How, brother? How did it happen?" Wilson has pled guilty to not only second-degree felony possession of a firearm and unlawful possession of meth. He also pleaded not guilty to possession of a controlled substance in the correctional facility. That's the end of the story. That's Wilson's bad day. If you're ever having a bad day, compare yourself to Cameron Wilson. If you want a picture, this is our boy.
Is he from Florida? Please tell me he's from Florida.
Washington.
God.
Wait, DC or?
I don't fucking know, man. I don't even know if it's America. It could be fucking anywhere. It could be anywhere. It says Washington. What do you want from me?
It's gonna be
DC.
for
Has
sure.
to be DC. That's that can only be DC.
It's state.
I don't even know the difference. I'm just fucking.
Why you said state? Why you said state? All right. So here is now what I thought. Right, this dude, 100%. Right, he's like, I'm gonna make the fucking drug deal of my life. Right.
Let me get my gun.
Set. But then he's like, but no. He went full taxi driver. He's in the mirror like, what? You shortchanging me? Huh. Yeah. That's how I'm gonna do it. No, but I got it. Oh fuck, the safety was on. Yeah, you shortchanging me? All right. Yeah, no, you got no. Say it with your fucking chest. Yeah, I got two balloons of weed, and I got the coke in the car. You shortchange? What? No, goes to put it back. This
Kaz masterpiece theater is fucking amazing. I want you to fucking act. Our new bit is gonna be Kaz acts out a fucking news story that I bring up. Plays all the voices, plays every character. That was a great rendition of Breaking Bad, Kaz. You did a good job. It was the whole synopsis.
Wait, no, it was supposed to be Taxi Driver.
Oh Lord, what time is it? Should we move on to a fucking game of some sort, or do you got stuff?
Yeah, let's do one more. You got a news story, Nikon, or no?
I have a news story. Okay, I have one final one. Then I'll just burn it as we're here.
Fucking Nikon has one.
Oh, he said no.
Nothing.
He said nothing.
Oh, here, take the fucking Twitch one.
Oh
God.
This
Go into this.
This one's fucking dumb. I love it. So yeah. So we all remember the card game Artifact, right? We all remember that coming out a few months ago.
No.
Is that Gwent?
No. This is the one where you play on. This is the one where you play on 3 different boards and you fight and bullshit. Yeah.
No.
Oh, is it the auto chess of Hearthstone?
Yeah, pretty much.
Are you guys speaking English? I don't understand anything you just said.
Chimera's all over the Clint. But yeah, so apparently that game is pretty much dead. No one plays that shit anymore. But people have come up with, hey, this is a dead game. Let's just stream whatever the fuck we want to it. So there's literally been everything on there, from porn to just TV shows and copyrighted material to, I believe there was someone streaming the, oh yeah, it's right here, the New Zealand mosque shooting.
Yeah.
Yeah. Where it's like, what the fuck? Like,
And not only that, but it was allowed to be played for 20 minutes
before anyone reported it taking it down.
Well, not even before.
Well, it was probably reported,
because it was reported, but it took 20 minutes for them to take down.
Okay, hold on. 20 minutes doesn't sound like a bad reaction time. That's me getting off my ass as the IT professional.
Long time.
Listen, most IT professionals, if they're bored, they're doing their job right. So at a good company, a bored IT professional means everything's working. If they're running around putting out fires, then they're not doing their job right. So when they're bored, though, you want your IT professional fucking playing Halo in the background of every fucking day.
They should be able to react.
But it's just someone sends me an email. I'm not checking it every second. I look over, my phone buzzes, and I'm like, oh shit. Oh, and then I go, there's a what going on? And I get out of my fucking chair. I start fucking checking logs. I look at fucking icons and shit. 20 minutes is a good
size of Twitch.
Yeah, and it's also supposed to be the moderators, like all those people they hired for global mod. Well,
they fired a bunch. They only had like 15 left.
Well, yeah, but whatever. All that shit, like they're supposed to get like always direct messages being like, yeah, shit's going down like real bad.
But I think
like,
the thing was
once you get
that
like,
much shit.
once you get like 40 reports from this
I don't know.
one
like,
thing,
I feel like you have to prioritize things. Like let the porn slide for a little bit, and like take care of the shootings.
I mean, what's the I think a lot of people probably keyed into this on social media. There is a bit of a feeling of a misplacement of priority and whatnot in regards to who gets the big ban hammer when stuff like this happens. Because Lord knows it's quick. When I go off the rails on something even slightly controversial, Goat Herd shows up here quicker than 20 minutes and tells me I'm not allowed to do it. Like I've had the seriously shut your shit down, or I'm gonna have to tell somebody. I've had those moments, and it's been way quicker than 20 minutes.
That's what we're saying. It should be way quicker than 20 minutes. And there's no way that was the first thing that was obviously breaking everything.
Oh, it should have been the 9 streams of 9 people streaming the same fucking hentai.
Yeah.
To what end? To what end? I mean,
I've seen this anime before.
This is the same shit as like Dailymotion is just like a bunch of fake accounts, putting up every anime in the world constantly.
Oh, yeah.
Lord knows it's where I watch most of my One Piece and Steven Universe episodes, because thanks, internet. I don't know who you are, but you guys are heroes, so I don't have to torrent shit anymore or buy newsgroup access, like whatever. I love it.
Yeah, but it was a mess to the point where I believe they shut down new accounts from being able to stream.
Yeah, that's the news story I heard, but I didn't really look into it because my only concern was we have an upcoming Dungeons and Dragons thing coming on, coming up like 2 weeks away at this point, and I was like. New accounts can't.
Hopefully, it makes the cutoff.
Well, I was like, new accounts can't stream. They reestablished it. I think. Yeah, they reestablished
it. New accounts can't stream. I think you have to set up 2-factor authentication in order to be able to stream.
Well, damn, our stream was gonna go to the Artifact channel because we're gonna call it D&D Artifact. It's gonna.
It's fucked.
I kind of want to just stream the game Artifact now and actually see if I get any fucking viewers.
There was one person that actually started streaming Artifact.
There were a few people legitimately streaming Artifact, and then it's just there's like 3 games of Artifact going on, and then just porn and other shit. Like, I mean, you do you, I guess.
How bad? How bad do you feel if you were trying to be the legitimate Artifact streamer?
Yep.
And you're losing out to hardcore porn.
Hardcore porn. You're losing out to hentai drawings of Piccolo and Bulma.
Fucking Vader in the ass.
Yeah. You gotta look at those analytics and you're like, fuck.
I'm gonna move us.
I'm losing out to season 2 of a hentai.
I'm walking away from this. I'm moving.
Motherfuckers didn't even watch the first season.
I'm moving us to games. I'm done with Artifact porn. I don't want to hear any more descriptions of cast porn. Oh God, please.
Oh yay!
It's game time.
Hell yes.
With Curly.
That's what I'm talking about.
Only on dkgWELP.
I technically have 2 games ready for you guys.
Oh, Lord.
But I don't have to do both.
I mean,
I was originally expecting this just to be Kaz and Panda, so they're both skate related.
Oh,
that guy knows some skating. He used to watch Skate Line with us.
Thrasher videos.
All right. Skate
I don't know
Line.
anyone's name, but I've seen some Thrasher videos.
Well, it's not going to help you because one of these quizzes is about names. I have a quiz.
I don't know names.
Do you guys want to do these as a group and it's just you guys try to?
Fuck no, bro. You have 3 of the most competitive motherfuckers you fucking know, and you think we want to work together? Fuck no.
All right.
No Kaz and Panda.
Here's the thing. I'm not gonna fucking keep score. So you fucking chat. That's on
Chat.
you, bitches. Because I have been drinking since 4, and I'm not keeping score. That's my motto. Put that on a T-shirt
Since
with
4,
frogs.
no score.
I'm gonna be at that hard 0 for a lot of this. So.
So your first quiz, if we do 2, is skateboard or drug. I'm gonna name.
Oh, I'm down.
I'm gonna give you a name,
I'm so into it.
and if you tell me these are Panda's 2 favorite subjects.
Andy, right in the Europe.
I've been asked.
You hit his master class.
Panda, you got the face of a man who's on Jeopardy when those categories light up, and it's everything you fucking studied in your whole life: skateboards and drugs. Oh Lord
Alex,
Jesus!
send them home. Send these plebs home. I got this.
Bring in Watson. I'm gonna beat him.
Is
So-
this the new version of
Horse or nah?
Yeah.
Yes. I honestly was trying to. I used every Google Foo search term I could think of to try to find a pre-created like game like this, and eventually I got to this, which I was gonna look for skateboard trick or fake, and then I found skateboard trick or illicit drug. So,
Nice.
these are basically. Can you determine whether the following are terms found in the world of skateboarding or a slang reference related to illicit drugs?
All right.
Your
All right.
first
I
one.
seen The Wire.
Your first one. We'll just toss it up there. Mick
Okay.
Twist.
Nikon.
Yes.
Oh, we're doing it this way. Okay. Nikon.
Skate.
How are you gonna do it?
Well, because there's not enough options that if one person gets it wrong, then there's no one else that can get it. Like, because it's just opposite. So
So you want to do the
They
Bryce
gotta be
thing where
fast
everyone
outlets.
I would
answers
say
and then you-
everyone decides for themselves, and then you get a point if you get it right or wrong.
Oh, okay.
Are we writing shit
Alright,
down?
alright.
Hold up.
You could write it down.
No,
I think
no.
chat's gonna handle it. Open Bayou seems like he's got it on. You don't have to write anything down. I'll give you the answer right afterwards. So don't write it down. Just tell me what your
Alright,
answer
alright,
is. What
alright.
you think
Big
it is.
Twist.
It's skate 100%.
Oh, it's skate. 100%.
Kaz?
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
That is. You win. Y'all win. You get the fucking you win. I got that locked in. Skate. It is a.
One for all.
Oh fuck! I gotta fucking zoom in. I can't read this shit. A 540-degree turn performed on a ramp. Actually, I'm gonna give someone a bonus
With a
point
graph.
if they can fucking tell me what it is afterwards.
Okay.
It's basically a backflip with a 540.
All I got written here is a 540-degree
And you grab
turn
the board.
performed on a ramp for a Mick twist.
Well, the twist part is where you
Doesn't
do
matter.
the-
There's
the
20 of
rope
these.
stuff.
Fucking hell. Let's go.
The 540 is the twist.
Your next clue: drug or skateboard term. Anemone. I added the part. It's nemi.
Oh.
It's not sea anemone. It's nemi.
Ooh, let me. I know. All right, I'm good.
Okay, I think.
Nemmy. Nemi.
Yeah. I'm
Oh, so
fine.
we just say it?
You can say it whenever you want.
Oh, drug.
All right, drug. Yeah.
Kaz?
Drug.
Guys, just copying this now.
That is a general Oh no! Wait. Someone tell me if they know what it is.
No.
I'm gonna say it's a tranquilizer of some sort.
Ooh, damn! You're getting close though. A general alias for an antidepressant.
Ooh.
Well done. Next song, Bullet Bolt.
What? Bullet bolt?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I have an idea. But
You gotta go quicker, guys. You're gonna have to.
All right, all right.
Drug.
I'm gonna say drug.
Drug.
Going with the boys? You're going against the boys.
oh no, I said drug. I'm going
Oh
with
fuck! Y'all win. Slang for an
I
inhalant.
would assume it's cocaine.
No inhalant.
Yeah, like it's so they have these things called bullets, and like you take a little thing of cocaine, you put it in, you suck that one thing.
I
and
went-
that's a
I went, and I'm Panda, my resident drug expert friend. I have not done a lot of things. I've just been around a lot of things, and I was just at a dude's vacation kind of. We're gonna go snowboarding kind of thing, and this one motherfucker just was like popped out of his bag. Like, I'm pulling out beers and shit and a bunch of fucking like whiskey, and I'm like, yeah, we're gonna have a good time. And this motherfucker pulls out like a fresh, expensive whipping cream dispenser with CO2 cartridges,
Yes,
and
yes,
he's
yes,
like,
yes.
we doing some fucking whippets, brothers. And I was like,
Oh my god.
Have the balloons, turn on the drum and bass.
and I was like, I do not know how to fucking even begin to look cool with these fucking kids. And this guy's just like, yeah.
Oh my god.
Holy shit. Scared the fuck out of me.
There goes your brain, kids.
Yeah, yeah. Don't only do it when you're 40, guys. Your next clue, drug or skate term, Super X.
Skate.
I heard 2 skates. What'd you say, Panda?
I was gonna go with drug, like ecstasy related.
Kaz and Nikon. Panda.
Wow.
A Super X is apparently what, Panda?
I was gonna say it's ecstasy related.
Methamphetamine and MDMA mixed together.
Oh no! No! Who the fuck is doing that? Don't
Florida kids.
Don't
Super
do
cat.
that.
Florida.
Say MDMA is a type of methamphetamine. I hope you know that.
Yeah.
Yep, me
Yeah,
too.
but if you're doing fucking both, if you're doing crystal and fucking MDMA,
Drugs
You're
level
fucking-
2.
That's what makes it super, Kaz. Come on.
Oh.
no,
We gotta go
baby.
quicker. Okay, your next clue is a half pipe.
Panda. Oh, sorry. Hey, it's definitely skate.
I was gonna say
Wait, did Panda say drug first?
drug.
Oh, I said panda because.
Oh.
Fuck.
I'm gonna just give it to you. Yeah, no shit. It's a fucking half pipe, a U-shaped ramp of any size, half pipe. Duh. Pop,
pipe.
shove
What a
it.
trick
I
though.
like it.
Skate.
Some of these are toss-ups. A trick combining an ollie and a 180-degree flip.
Yeah.
Carve. Skate term or drug.
It's
Drug.
Skate.
Kaz loses. that's it.
Yeah, carving is when you like lean on the board to turn without having to actually lift the board up.
Yeah.
It just says to skate in a long curving arc. It's pretty much the
Yeah.
same thing. 512.
Drug.
Yeah, it's got to be drug.
Oh, anyone know what it is?
There's no, you can't do a 512.
Yeah, I was like, that's not
You
enough
can't make a
rotation.
512 rotation.
Oh, bitch, I could do a 512. I'll just fall after it. Like,
Yeah, that's when you land on the side of your wheel and just fly off.
Curtis loves that you guys did the math on that one. You guys all did the math in your head. Like, what's it? The board's not
Carry
straight.
one.
Yeah.
That's wobbly afterwards.
512. Is that fucking weed and angel dust?
It is slang for Percocet or oxycodone. Molly Percocet. Molly Percocet.
Opiates.
Your next clue: Mongo pushing.
Skate.
That was decisive.
Actually,
I feel like I've done a Mongo pushing every now and then. Like,
Hey, you know what I mean, brother?
I was originally going to say
What's
drug, but I believe I've heard.
That's what I call it when I
just-
conquer that veg.
Mongo
I've
goes
heard
where
just
Mongo pleases.
in relation to skate. So
Jesus fucking Christ.
What's your final answers? Kaz says skate.
I say skate.
Skate. Skeet. Mongo pushing is skate indeed. Anyone know what it
When
is?
you, that's when you actually have your pushing foot on the back of the board instead of the front of the board.
Anyone else want to go at it? Fucking Panda, you're so close, brother. Pushing with the front foot instead of the back foot.
Oh yeah. Well, that's what I mean by you have your foot on the back of the board, and then you have to put your other foot onto the front of the board.
I'll give it to you. You win that one. Next term, nollie.
Oh, skate.
skate.
Is that an easy one? I don't know. Sounds like a drug to me.
That is a
is.
reverse ollie.
Oh, instead of the back.
That is an ollie performed on the nose of the board. Sorry, I read none. None of the board.
The none of the board.
That's really
You
difficult.
just walk around doing nollies. You don't need the board.
Gravitate.
Very ghosted. Your next one after nollie, Molly.
Panda.
Drug.
Skate. Sorry. Drug.
Oh no, he
he
said skate.
He said skate.
He
He
said
said
skate.
skate. That motherfucker said skate. Fuck you.
Panda's having a bit of the Molly right now as he decided to say panda and then skate and then drug.
No, son.
Lock it in. What do you got?
Drug.
It's drug.
Okay, this is about a toss-up for the drug. Obviously. What is this? What is Molly, Panda?
Powdered MDMA.
Yep, you're indeed correct. Slang for MDMA. I don't know how to say this one out loud. Caballerial? Caballerial? Caballerial?
Caballero?
Caballero.
I'm pretty sure it's caballero.
Actually, you say it more, but you say it more white.
Oh.
I'll throw it in chat. Skater drug. Skater drug. I'm saying that now.
I'm pretty sure it's a Bob Burnquist trick.
Yeah, I would have said skate, just because it has
It's
Ariel
skate.
in it.
Anyone know what it is?
No.
I'm pretty sure it's a half pipe trick, but I don't remember the actual body position.
360-degree turn performed on a ramp while riding backwards.
Wait, what?
Apparently, we need to look this up
Oh,
right
so
now.
you take your inertia the other way. So you're coming at the ramp this way, but you spin that way.
That sounds scary.
I want like a quick. Hold on.
Yeah, I can have this for you in 2 seconds.
I don't know if he's on a ramp, but that looked cool as fuck.
That wasn't it.
That looks
That was
cool as
not
fuck.
That was
Whatever.
a kickflip.
Type it in.
Congratulations on searching kickflip.
It
That was a
said,
360
look,
flip.
it says it on the fucking title right here. God damn it! It says Cabo
It says
fucking.
kick-
Caballero kickflip.
It says it right here.
Kickflip.
So
Do half pipe Caballero.
fucking hell. I'm not actually. I didn't want this to be the whole bit. Fucking hell.
Well, now you're here, brother.
You can also still watch how much I watched Crumble in Terrace Town videos.
I see. Jesus Christ.
Oh, every video is 3 minutes long because they want to fucking talk about their brand. Oh, I'm Jake Smashton. This is my favorite place where I grew up, and I did a bunch of tricks and drugs.
There it is.
So when you come up to the board, what
Whoa.
you really want to do is
He's not backwards. Is he just doing? Okay, this is dumb. I hate. This is why we don't watch this shit live.
360? What the fuck?
Hey guys, next song. What's a tic tac? Skater drug.
skate.
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 What is it?
You know how I know?
Tap
That's when you're lifting the top and like bringing it back and forth.
Repeated turning of the whole body and skateboard from one side to the other.
Yeah. So you
You know where I learned that from is because in Rocket Power, Squid was trying to learn the tic tac.
Yeah.
Again, I can't tell what language you're speaking.
You've seen Rocket Power.
You motherfucker.
I'm Jake Smashton. Did I say Smashton? I said Sebastian. Jesus Christ! I do like the name Smashton. Like
It's
your last
sort of
name,
like Ashton, but
your last name's what you love, Smashton. Your next clue: drug or skate. Z bars.
Oh,
Drug.
I'll just go with them.
You-
Another
This
name for it,
motherfucker, dude.
what is it? What I know the Panda knows it.
it's Zanny bars or Xanax.
That's at Xanax. Yeah. Air blast.
drug.
Skate.
Drug.
And I'm gonna go with whippets for this.
I'm gonna give it to Panda at this point. Panda and Kaz. That's an air blast. Is a slang for huffing an aerosol or other inhalant. Speedball.
Yeah.
I
Drug.
thought it was 2 on the nose. What was the word
Oh,
again?
speedball is
Speedball.
drugs.
Oh yeah, that's drug. Give it to you.
Yeah,
guys.
Panda. He lives in Miami.
And anyone know what that is?
Cocaine.
Whoopsie! I hit the button a second time.
Well,
Is that
he
cocaine
got it
and
right.
heroin?
Fucking L goddamn Panda. I've heard of a speedball, of course, but Jesus H Christ, a combination of cocaine and heroin is the exactly.
Exactly. You've been doing some
My
speedballs?
job.
I've been
Very
drinking
fun.
a
Tony
lot.
Montana?
We're gonna play
Yes.
Turbo in Terrorist Town after this, by the way. I now want to play really bad. Your last clue: drug or skate term. Captain Cody.
Oh,
Drug.
drug.
Ooh. Oh.
Drug.
Cass is
And I can guarantee you it's codeine.
All right. Fucking, I'm going to go with the boy.
the boys lean together on this one.
Go with them.
That is indeed a nickname for codeine. Fucking Panda with 17 million bonus points at this point. Gonna have to give the win to this motherfucker for naming all the drugs and the skate fucking terms.
I sat here trying to think about it like a dumbass. These motherfuckers were like, yeah. I did it last week.
Yeah.
I have never touched drugs in my life.
No, it was just the quickness that you and Nikon answered it. Because I went, huh, and you both went drug.
Listen, is anyone in the chat? Is anyone in the chat a cop?
It fell out of my ass yesterday.
If you're a cop, you have to tell us. And Panda, I know that story was about you. I put up the picture of the white guy because I just wanted to dissuade the cops from knowing that you're on this podcast and out of jail. It's okay when 2 bags of weed pop out of your ass after you shoot yourself in the dick. Guys, that's gonna be an episode for me.
No.
You want to play Temporal and Terror? All right, this bitch.
You gonna use those words?
No. I was drinking. Thank you for listening to the podcast. Thank you to the boys for fucking joining us. Panda. Also thank you to Panda, because if you guys have gone and checked out the Vegas YouTube video, which if you haven't, please go do that, where we had Justin Robert Young on. Panda edited that for us. And did all the camera work for us, so that was definitely
sorry. He'll quoted your fucking you were gonna play Turbo and Turbo.
But yeah, no, Panda did a bunch of work on that for us, fucking all the assets, and then did a fucking amazing job on that. And then we have projects coming up, and I know we always say that, but definitely check out the shit that we have coming up. Hope is going to be helping us produce some YouTube content, along with Nikon and his finding terrible games for us to play.
So down for that.
Yeah.
Look at Curly's grab bag.
Yeah, so that's kind of going to be a thing that we're looking to push in the future. But yeah, thank you guys for joining us. Make sure you follow the podcast on all the places that we put podcasts, and go over to the website, which hopefully will have a new look and luster and paint to it soon as well. So that's something to look forward to. So dkgWELP.com or dkgtv.com. Bye.
I put it in the background. You don't have to immediately stop.
Oscar fucking play out.
I wait. Well, you guys are hearing it louder than the stream is hearing it. Okay, I throw it over the top when you start to peter out in regards to the thing.
No, I was saying it either way because I couldn't think of anything else.
I figured.
Guys, thank you for listening to the podcast.
This has been a blast. Yeah, I appreciate it, guys. The podcast looks really good on all the feed programs. I've been using Castbox lately. Sincerely, we still only have like 15 reviews. If you want to be one of the coolest fucking people in the world, toss a review up on whatever your favorite catcher is. Thumbs it up. I love you guys. You mean the world to me.